Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped. Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here. But shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing. He couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded, since the first kick flip he landed. Labeled it.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. This is Bryson Stott. Swinging a ground ball. He takes it himself. One up, one down. Here's Harper now. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. And it hits the fence. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. On the ground to first. And foul ball. Berrios in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting 6, the left fielder.
Now batting Max Kepler. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just off the inside edge. That one fouled off. Foul ball there. Next offering is down low. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Raging back towards the wall. And brings it in at the wall. And now it's JT Realmuto. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
The runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. Here's Andres Gimenez. Ball 1 there. Next offering is fouled back. And it is 2-1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Marsh. 1 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. That's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat.
1 and 2.
You jog back to the dugout.
This to third. Boom. Throws to first in time. And Guerrero is set down.
Batting third.
So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Henderson gets it to first. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. That's down and in.
2-0.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2.
To the right side, Jimenez. To first, 1 out in the second.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Alec Bohm, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. The next pitch misses. And now 3-1.
3-1.
And that one misses outside. It's ball 4. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Next pitch is outside. Started to swing, held up.
2-1.
And that's a little bit high. And the count is 3-1. Boom. The runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Harper swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Now a screamer into the outfield. Lucas makes the catch, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Anthony Santander.
That missed. That's a ball.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-1. Here's Riley Green. First offering, and it just misses. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Marsh running hard. And he makes the grab. And there's 1 away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. That just misses. 1-1.
1-1.
And a foul ball. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 7, the center
And now
fielder,
it's Dalton Varsho.
Varsho.
That one's in there, 0-1. Man at first, one away. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting 8, the right fielder.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas.
Lucas.
And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Just
That's
missing
inside.
there.
Ball.
And that is ball one. And the sweeper is off the plate. It gets down, base hit. And out to a board.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Just missed. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Andres Gimenez. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Late swing, foul to the left. Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. And a count 1-2. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. Back here at Rogers Center, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is going to go. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-2. Ripped on a line to center. Varsho makes the catch, and there's one gone. Max Kepler at the plate. 0-for-1 with a fly out to center. Misses inside. Ball 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Line drive. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Stays alive. The 0-2. That to right. Lucas hauls it in to end the inning. Back now in Toronto as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It's 0-1.
That's to third. Boom. Tosses to first. And Guerrero is set down. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit. 0-for-1 so far. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1. Ball, that's in.
Curve in the dirt.
2-1.
Check swing went around. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Santander.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
Here's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. And it's gone. He circles the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 4-3. At the plate, Riley Green. And that is out of play. 2 outs. And
That's a
ball
ball.
1.
That's inside.
Just
No,
off the
that missed.
inside edge. 2 down, base is
2-1.
empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third.
That's
Just
in, ball.
missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that's ball 4.
Nope, that's ball 4. Runner, take
It's
your
been
base.
a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Kirk in the box now. No balls and a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there.
And this one looks like trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and they tie it. Kepler hustles it back in. And the go-ahead run stops at third base. So 2 down. And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. And
That
takes
missed.
low
That's
for
a
ball
ball.
1. Kirk, the runner
ball,
at
no
third.
strike.
Varsho on at second with 2 down. Right through
All
there
right.
for a strike. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw
That's
it
a
again
ball.
at some point.
Next one just misses. And it's 2-2. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home. And we're back. New inning getting started. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon March. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now it's Alec Bohm. That one drifts inside.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
All
balls, no
tied up,
strikes.
top half of inning number 4. And another ball. That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Stop. Stands in now and watches strike 1. Line drive.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Harper at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 missing inside. So now 2-1 to Harper. Outside. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Varsho settles underneath it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Boom. Whips it across. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Back to the top of the lineup. So up next for Toronto, Andres Gimenez. Swinging a foul out of play. Gimenez, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Inside corner for a strike. That's a little bit low. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And that's outside. And that's ball one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
2 down. So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. Gimenez off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. And there's a ball. Fastball is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fouled off. He was late. And it remains 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Rogers Center, ready now for the 5th inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Now pitching for
Brendan Little gets the ball now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one the other way, and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats. And the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your
base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at-bats.
Reynolds up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
1-0.
On the ground right side, Gimenez in plenty of time to first. 1 away here in the 5th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tied at 4. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Varsho sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. To the plate. Save. 5-4 now as they take the lead. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Chad Green comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Green.
Swinging a foul straight back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the outside corner. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Jays, Riley Green.
Number 58, Tanner Banks.
First
One
pitch,
ball, no
not
strike.
close. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Just off the inside edge.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Up the middle, and there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Pinch hitter coming on, Lane Thomas.
And this is a big at bat coming through. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
That one finds the zone.
0-1.
That one
Ball,
missed.
low.
Blue Jays down a run. And a count 1-2. Ground ball could be 2. The flip to second. Nicely done for the out. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. The tag. Got him. Triple play. Wow. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Hit in the air, right field. Lucas hauls it in for the out. And here comes Alec Bohm. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Swing and a ball hammered left field, way back there, and that one is off the top of the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. And now Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Right side. Jimenez throws to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Harper in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And that one's a little bit low. And 1-1. That's down and in. A slider missed. Boom. At third with 2 away. That one misses. And the count is 3-1. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lucas. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. Banks back to work. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jonathan Clase.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's in there. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ernie Clement digs in now. That's down and in. And that skips in the dirt. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Marsh makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Inside, ball 1. And that one clips the corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-2's the count.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a good eye there.
Ball.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top of inning number 7. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Green goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's a cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Gunnar Henderson. So they turn to their closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Off the plate inside. And that's ball 3.
3-1.
Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. Brian Reynolds here. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Next offering is outside.
Ball.
That's to third. Guerrero fires across the diamond, and the Phillies are bottom of the 7th, and now for the Jays. Vladimir
Now
Guerrero
pitching for
Jr.
Philadelphia, number 54, Ryan Brazier.
Outside
Ball.
low. And that is ball one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one outside. 2-2.
No, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Throw the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
Get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
looking to get the tying run on base. Got him looking. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down. And now the DH, Anthony Santander. Misses off the inside, and it's 1-0. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. That one fouled off. Misses inside, and it's 2-2. That one missing inside. And that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the 8th. And now for the Phillies, Max Kepler. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach. And
slides, but he can't come up with it. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Save, and the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 6-4. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Base runners at second and third here. No outs.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Here's the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. High fly ball, right field. Clase. He's got it. Both runners tagging. The throw's offline. He's saved. Now a 3-run game, 7-4. So up next, Bryson Stott. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 43.
And here's the strike.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. So Harper stands in. The first overall pick back in 2010. Ball
That's
one there. This one in the air right field. Clase gets under it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. And here is Riley Green. Foul ball there.
Well, these Blue Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
1-2.
And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really nice 2-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
So 2 down now, and here is Jonathan Clase. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Man at second. That's off the mark, and the count's full.
Full count.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting,
Ernie Clements next up for the Blue Jays. He was late there, strike 1.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Struck him out looking. Back now in Toronto. We go to the 9th. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Gunnar Henderson stands in for the Phillies. In the air, left field. Green going after it. And it's caught for the out. Brian Reynolds stands in for the Phillies. That misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Schwarber leads off first with 1 away. They say a win.
1-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Thomas whips it in quickly, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. That misses.
That missed. That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And a base hit. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. JT Realmuto steps in.
Now pitching for
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Trevor
number
Stephan.
37.
And he comes on in a close game with a pretty big mess to clean up. He's going to have to make some great pitches the rest of this inning to keep him in it.
So they're all loaded up. Next pitch is downstairs. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Clase under it. Brings it in, and all the runners are tagging. He'll score the sac fly, and they're up by 4.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one gets past the catcher. But all the runners hold. The 1-1 is fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the 9th. That one is absolutely belted. 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. Now a relay to third. Tries to get back and save.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Stepping in, Alec Bohm. Hit in the air, left field. Green. And makes the grab. And that is that. Last chance for the home team. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Andres Gimenez. Flips the corner, 0-1.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Pitch misses. Ball. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this one looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So,
and that one hammered. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. So man aboard, Vinny Pasquantino next up for the Blue Jays. Stop. Sends it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So they're down to their final out. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, hey, hey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustas